Hello, friends. It is time for the Edmonton and area market update for the last week of February, the 25th until March 3rd. Hello, everybody. My name is Leanna Martens. I am a local real estate expert. And this is the place to be if you want to find out what's happening in not just Edmonton, but also the surrounding area to help you make a decision about, hey, where should we buy our house? So this is the only place on YouTube you're going to be able to find the relocation specific and new home construction. So make sure you watch all the way to the end, because if you do, I might just take you on a home tour so you can see what sold, where it sold, how much it sold for, and what you're going to get for your money. So if you are new to my channel, hey, I love having you. And if you are returning, awesome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button below so you don't miss any more of my awesome content. I am back to publishing 2 videos a week, friends. And if you or your family are considering a relocation, reach out to the Dream Team, because that's exactly what we do. We make sure that we get you all the information you need. Take the uncertainty out of this decision so you can make it informed and confident. So let's get into the market stats for the week of February 25th to March 3rd. And I'm going to start with Edmonton, and I'm going to do the preceding month because the month of February is out. It's going to tell you what's happened in Edmonton. All right, my friends. So this comes out once a month, and this is basically telling you what has happened for the previous month. And our market has heated up in a big way. So this is all resale and all segments of the market in resale. So you got single family, residential, attached, townhome, and condominium. And you can see our sales are up 55%. Listings are only up 10%. So you can see that basically, sales right now are outpacing listings by 4 times, which does what? It puts upward pressure on price. You have got it. And average days on market are 46. So about a month and a half to sell. And again, remember, this is resale. So let's take this into the last week, which is February 25th to March 3rd, in new home construction. And it is extremely busy as well. So we're going to start with the new home construction sold map. All right, so there has been 76 solds, guys, in the last 7 days in new home construction. That really is an astronomical leap. That's about a 20% increase in the last 7 days. So the market's getting extremely competitive right now, and we are moving into spring market. So you can see where the most activity is, which is basically down. You can see Woodbend, which is really just Windermere area. This is going to be Keswick area, Glenridding Heights area. This is like Edmonton is a little bit more south. But lots down in Southwest, South Central, and West. So let's have a look at the sold prices over this last week so we can see what buyers are paying. All right, so in Edmonton, Edmonton made up the bulk, to over 2/3 of the total sales in the last 7 days. And looks like sellers, which is builders, were getting more by about 2% than last week of their list price. So on average, it was 99%. So much less negotiation happened in this last week, friends. Average price point was $522. And days on market was high, 73. But I mean, you'll have lows. Again, that's the overall average. So there was a good handful. Ooh, this out of the market all the way through the winter. Then we got Leduc, average price points about $500,000, 97%. So they got much less, a little more negotiation there, which is lovely. Parkland is Sherwood Park, 100%, averaging about $415. Spruce Grove, 97%, $480,000. Strathcona, that is Sherwood Park as well. And 92%, holy Nikes, 92%, 8 solds, the average price point's $489,000. That's nutty. So there's like an 87%, 85%. Those are like, that's That's an outlier for sure. The fact that they both happened out there, that's very interesting to me. So that brings us back to what typically is the overall average of 98% sold to list price ratio. So that means builders and sellers got 98% on average of their list price. Again, you've got to find somebody who's local, who's an expert, who has relationships. So they know exactly, based on a myriad of factors, where you are in terms of negotiation, because sometimes there isn't any, sometimes there is. And that really comes down to us, our boots on the ground, and the relationships that we build. So let's have a look at one of these and take a tour, shall we? Tour time. So I want to take you on this tour of an Uplands home. It sold for $670,000 and it was listed at $679,000. And this backs onto a ravine. This is southwest Edmonton. There really isn't a lot around in the Uplands right now. The closest place that you have to go is to Edgemont, which is just north of the Uplands, right? So Uplands is just south of that development, but this is a fantastic price. It's almost 2,600 square feet. And I just know that this home is going to appreciate a lot in the next 2 to 5 years. I think this is an exceptional purchase. So you've got a main floor flex room, which can be den, gym, office, and then you have an open to below feature on top of a lot of these higher end built-in features. So the two-tone cabinetry, this waterfall island. This is actually for seating, so you can put your feet up in there when you sit. It's got huge windows. The vertical fireplace is hugged. This is the back entryway. You walk through pantry with beautiful proper shelving with quartz all the way through. Gorgeous. And that's your open to below feature. And then you can see the fireplace is hugged by those lovely windows. There's 2 balconies in this house as well. And it's built with nature and the lot in mind, right? For you to really maximize your experience of this. Trees. So these types of lots are ones that are really smart purchases, especially in our current market. Because especially once the rest of this area starts to build out, this home is going to appreciate significantly. So that was your master. Here's your master balcony. You can see that it looks over the ravine. 4 bedrooms up plus bonus room. And that is it. Thanks for coming on that tour with me. And thanks for watching all the way through. I think it's worth it every single time, and I hope that I'm producing content that you care about and you're really learning about Edmonton real estate. I do want to tell you right now that in our local market, the greatest amount of appreciation is happening in the newer communities that you guys are driving as you're purchasing. So I do think it's a really great opportunity to purchase and experience appreciation in a way that our local market has not experienced, honestly, for over a decade. So if you have any questions for me, below, comments, what you want me to cover below. And if you're considering a relocation, hello, Dream Team, reach out to us. We're here to help you. And I will see you in the next video. Take care.